your authenticity will open more doors for you than any other version of you ever would. So you really need to stick with that and to not be afraid of who you are at your core, and to present yourself as you feel, whatever you feel represent the best version of who you are. That's how you should present, because that's how people will be able to connect with you, and that's how people, once people connect with you, then they bring you in, they support you, or you support them. You really need to live in your truth, um because the truth is the way, right? So when I think of how I show up in spaces, I show up as myself. There really isn't a version of Jean Dolin that is out there in the community, and there's a separate version privately. It's really the same person. When it comes to the brand is the work, right? The brand is the work. The brand is who you are. And if you do the work that you care about, it rarely feels like work. So it flows naturally. The passion sort of comes through, and although it can be pretty exhausting, but there is a difference when you do something that you're passionate about, because it almost feels as if, using the analogy of, when you have those cars that are hybrid, so as you drive you get a little bit of electricity back, and then so you end up burning less gas. So that's the way I see it. Once you have the passion, it's still exhausting because you're still working really hard, but you get a little bit of energy back. This passion keeps on fueling you to do this work. So I encourage people to be authentic in every spaces. I encourage them to be truthful with themselves, and an extension with the communities that they navigate, and also understand that the brand is your work. The brand is what you do, how you do it, how you treat people, how you connect with people, and even how you express your frustration. Because there's been some times where I've had to call and be like, listen, right? But I do that with passion, and I do it with respect, and I make my points. And so I really want people to know the impact matters. People will remember how you made them feel. People will remember how you treated them. And by extension, the community will remember that. And that becomes your brand.